Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be making a full wig from scratch using braiding hair. All right, with that said, let's go straight into the video. So to make the hair weft, you will need some pre-stretch braiding hair. You can use any color of choice. You will need a hairbrush, a paper, tape, and thread to sew the weft. So to start, cut a little bit of the tape and place it with the sticky side down. So now cut a longer length of the tape. So for the longer length, you need to place it with the sticky side facing you. So you're going to be using the shorter one you cut to secure the long length one to the table, just like I'm doing in this video. So, and also the space between the tape need to be at least 1 inch wide. So once that is done, take your hairbrush and brush the hair to make sure it's tangle free before going ahead to place it on top of the tape. And also you can arrange the hair on the tape a little by little, just taking a little section at a time to place it and place it on top of the tape. But you want to make sure that you're lining them correctly, making sure that the lengths are lined up correctly. So once that is done, you need to cut another tape and place it on top, making sure that the tape is lining up correctly with the one on the bottom. Okay, so the next step now is to remove the tape, detach the tape from the table to move the hair to your workspace. Okay, so I'm going to take this to my sewing machine to start the process. So this is the twin needle right here. So this is what I'm going to be using for this quick weft process. So I'm going ahead to remove my single needle, and next I'm going to go ahead and replace that with my twin needle. Okay, so once you tried your needle, the next step is to take the hair and start sewing. So once you get to the end right here, you need to drop your needle down and lift the presser foot up, okay, with the needle down. So once that is done, rotate the hair just like I'm doing in this video. So once that is done, place the presser foot down and continue sewing. So getting to the end, you need to do a back stitch to secure the thread in place before going ahead to cut it. So once the first step is done, the next step now is to fold the hair in half so you can sew it in place. So just take your time and be careful when doing this. Pay attention to what you're doing. Don't sew on the tape. I'm using a single needle for this next step. So again, when starting the sewing process, you need to do a back stitch to secure the thread in place. And when you get to the end, you also need to do a back stitch to secure the thread in place before going ahead to remove it from the sewing machine. So right here, this is how the weft is looking so far. So now that that is done, I'm going ahead to tear off the tape. It comes off easily if you don't sew on it. So yeah. So next, you need to fold the weft into 4, just like I'm doing in this video. So now you need to take some bobby pins and pass the bobby pins through the weft, pass it through, and next take the tape and secure the bobby pin to the table. So now I'm going to be braiding the hair. So this is a process of achieving the kinky coily look on the hair weft. So once you make your section, go ahead and braid it. So just braid it all the way to the tip. Okay, so next you need to take the braided hair weft and dip it into the hot water. Be careful when doing this, don't burn yourself. So once you remove it from the water, dry off the excess water using your towel, and next you need to lay the weft air dry completely before going ahead to unravel the braids. So to unravel the braids, you need to do that using your fingers. Don't use comb, just gently unravel the braids using your fingers. So once you're done unraveling the braids, the next step now is to open up the weft. So you remember you fold it into four, so now you need to unfold it. Alright, so now that the hair bundle is ready, so I'm going to be ventilating the lace closure using the hair weft that we just made. So for the lace, I'm using a 2x6 lace closure for the process. So I'm going to be securing the lace to the mannequin head using some pin. So you're going to go ahead and open up the hair bundle just like this. So take a little bit out of the weft, and next take your scissors and cut a little bit out of it. So we're going to be cutting a little bit at a time as we ventilate the hair, so we don't cut more than we need. So once you cut the hair out of the weft, the next step now is to pull out the short strands from the hair, just like I'm doing in this video. So once that is done, go ahead and fold the hair over to create the loop for the ventilating process. So you want to make sure you have a short end and a long end. So I'm using 2 strands for the lace closure. So I'm going ahead to ventilate 2 strands of hair at a time. And also I'm going to be spacing it out by skipping every other hole on the lace. So I have a separate video showing you guys how to properly use the ventilating needle to create a lace closure or a lace frontal. So I'll put the link to that video in the description box down below. So again, I'm using 2 strands of hair for this lace closure. So getting to the front of the lace, you need to switch from using 2 strands of hair to 1 strand of hair in order to achieve that natural looking hairline. All right, so I'm done ventilating the lace closure. This is how the hair is looking. Look at that. Beautiful. So now that we have our hair bundles and also the lace closure, it's now time to make the wig. Let's take a quick moment to give the video a big thumbs up if you haven't done that already. Okay, just hit the thumbs up button right now. All right, thank you. So to start, you want to go ahead and pin your wig cap to the mannequin head. You want to make sure to secure the wig cap to the mannequin head using some pins. So securing the wig cap to the mannequin head will prevent it from sliding when sewing the hair down. So next I'm going in with water erasable chalk, and I'm going ahead to mark the middle part of the cap, which is the center part of the cap. So next I'm going in to place down the lace closure, making sure to line up the middle part of the lace to the line I made on the wig cap. So next I'm going in to pin it in place. So for the side of the lace closure, I'm going to pull on it to make sure that the lace is laying flat on the wig cap. As you can see right here, you want to make sure to pull it to make sure it lays flat on the wig cap. So once that is done, take your pins and pin down the lace closure. So next, repeat the same process on the other side of the lace closure. Again, you want to make sure that the lace is laying flat on the wig cap. Once the hair is out of the way, the next step is to take your needle and thread and start sewing down the lace closure. So you want to start on one side, sew it all the way to the middle part of the cap, sorry, to the middle part of the lace at the back, then stop, and then you're going to continue on the other side. Okay, so once you're done sewing down the other side, the next step is to tie both threads together to secure them in. Okay, so now that that is done, the next step now is to start sewing down the track. So for the first track, I'm going to be sewing it along the edge of the black cap, starting from the front, as you can see right there. So I'm pinning the weft at the edge of the black cap all the way around. Okay, so now that that is done, I'm going in with my needle and thread to sew down the track. So right here, I'm not sewing the weft on the elastic band. Okay, I'm only stitching it to the black cap. Again, I did not sew the track on the elastic band. I only attached it to the black cap. So for this next one, I'm going to be starting it behind the ear on the mannequin head. And also I'm going to be spacing at the back using 1 inch space allowance.
You got me shaking, yeah, I feel the fever coming on. Boy, you know.
If you're new and you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button and also turn on the notification bell so that way whenever I post a new video, you will get notified. Yes, I won't be cutting the weft. Instead, I'm going to be doing the fold over method. As you can see right here, I'm going ahead to fold the weft over and I'm going to pin it in place. Okay, right there. So next, using my thumb, I'm holding the fold over edge in place, and with my other hand, I'm going to use that to stitch the fold over edge in place, just like that. So to help the fold over edge lay flat, I'm going to be placing my thumb on that particular point and then pull on the thread. So while pulling on the thread, I'm pressing down the fold over edge to help lay it flat.
Keep saying that I hate it, but it's kind of fun. Watching me come undone. No more games. Can't we just say its name instead of running away and jumping the gun to play it safe?
So doing the same thing, I'm going to be placing my thumb on the fold over point to help lay it flat as I pull on the thread to secure the knot in place. So using my thumb to press it down to help lay it flat.
Let's spend the weekend here in this bed. We can sleep in and let the feelings overflow. Useless trying to fight this. Let's just give in and let the feelings overflow.
So the next step now is to cut out the black cap underneath the lace. So be careful when doing this so you don't accidentally cut the lace. So you want to pay attention to what you're doing to ensure that you're only cutting the black cap underneath the lace.
I tried to shake it, find a way to get you off my mind.
So So now I'm gonna match the coil pattern or with the coil pattern on the lace to the weft. So I'm just gonna go ahead and braid it.
Really tried to draw that line. One look from you, I'm praying I could call you mine. Baby, you got my hands tied. No more games. Can't we just say its name?
I'm going in with my hand dryer to dry the hair to help set the coils in place.
Oh, running away, jumping the gun to play it safe. Oh, it's been a weekend here in this bed.
So next, I'm going in with my scissors to cut off the excess lace. Okay, so here is the final result, lace closure kinky wig. All right, guys, so we've come to the end of today's video. As always, if you find this video helpful, please give it a big thumbs up and also hit the subscribe button if you are new to my channel. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all for subscribing, and I'll see you all in my next video.
Can